by Catch playing Jolly Laughter. Alright, let's go.
LCB Game Studios.
Oh, you can't do space. Or enter, it's click. Ay. I think. Which is it? E? It's A.
And Chorus Worldwide. Because I think pressing the other button just reset it.
Yes.
Eerily presents
Jolly Laughter.
an interactive Christmas card.
Fun. A sometimes goes.
You open your eyes and feel the cold chilling in your bones.
Dudes.
Well, your hands and feet look like they're gone. Sun is rising and you're naked in Central Park. Why is your body so red?
Yeah. How the fuck?
You try to calm down. You don't know how you ended up here, or what happened last night, or where your clothes are.
Yeah. Most of that. In the cold.
First things first, though. You need to look for something to cover your body with. There's plenty of dead leaves. You don't care about the low temperature that much. After all, cold is part of the myth. The cold is just a myth. There's no such thing as winter, or snow, or ice freeze, or your leg turning black.
Well, it sounds like people who've never seen snow. And it goes by itself.
Bosses won't like that. There's a trash can nearby and you notice something in the bushes.
Yeah, we don't interact with it until this.
Okay, check the bushes or check the trash can. Which one do you think has clothes?
Trash can.
You go through the trash. Can you find a newspaper?
So yeah, it's auto.
You throw away some pages that are wet and icky and keep the rest.
And it gives you the option for auto.
So you took the newspaper, then took out the wet and icky parts?
Yeah, the ones that were dry and then took out the...
You find a boot. The leather is worn and a part of the sole is detached. You can't find the other pair.
Cool. There's something.
You remove the lace as fast as possible and throw the boot away. That could have been on your
Why
foot.
the lace?
Tie the newspaper pages with the boot shoelace.
Okay.
You lay down the newspaper pages on the floor and overlap them. When do they get wet and dirty?
Yeah.
Then you fold the top of every page back so that you can join them together, and then you get a little boat hat.
Yes, that's what I was exactly thinking.
You put on the wrap skirt you just improvised and tie the shoelaces around your waist. It barely covers you. You chuckle. It's not the worst you've worn.
Yeah.
You hear some footsteps approaching. You hide in the bushes and breathe heavily.
Oh, a jogger.
The runner makes a face when he sees you and stops. He takes off his jacket and throws it in your direction.
Ah. Thank you.
At no point does he stop moving his legs.
Oh, he's okay.
He doesn't try calling the cops.
Here, Grandpa. You'll catch cold. Thanks.
You do know I could have read the jogger.
No.
Walker. Runner.
Runner.
He starts running again as you put the jacket around your shoulders. Suddenly, he turns. Calls the cops immediately. And Merry Christmas.
Cool.
You die after a couple hours of sitting in the snow. That was it. With the force of a revelation, you feel your mind battling against the black hole that seems to have engulfed the memories of the night before.
Very
You
dark.
drink more to remember. You still can't quite remember your memory shattered. All you see is darkness. He looks pretty happy looking. You walk into the less traveled part of the park and sit against a tree trunk. You don't try going into the city looking for warmth. You really need to know what happened last night.
Well, I don't want to get arrested or scare more people.
You're in a jacket and newspaper around your waist. You're fine. Since one memory tends to lead to another, you decide to let your mind wander.
Well, that would be kind of a regular homeless guy or something. So, here I am.
Plus, I'm guessing it's normal if a runner just gave you his jacket.
The big app.
Yeah, it's New York.
Yeah,
this is normal.
it's Central Park.
It's the first time that the company invites you to New York.
Oh.
Meetings used to be in Atlanta, but they said it would be different this year. They said you would get naked in the park.
different? Why would 1977 be different from any other year?
It has 2 sevens. You try to suppress the sudden fit of rage and think of how it all started. How they gave you one shot and then you took another.
Yeah.
Was it in 1930? 1931 maybe?
Late 70s?
Dates get mixed up after 1833, the year you turned 78 and stopped aging altogether. With that monkey paw. Said, I don't want to age, and then you became Santa. You've seen your children die.
Oh.
Your children's children.
Die.
Children's. The children of your children's children.
Yeah.
Your great-great-great-great-grandpa. You escaped from town and settled in the wastelands in a cabin that you built with your own hands.
Yeah. He's a craftsman.
With your newspaper around your waist. Surrounded by
Infertile.
Yeah, after some time, people began populating the wastelands.
Oh.
And that's when the rumor started.
New York.
Everyone talked about the Bigfoot who wouldn't die.
Everyone talked about that.
Yeah,
That was quick.
One day, 3 men wearing black suits showed up at your door. None of them wore sunglasses, so they were legit.
I thought you were going to say none of them wore shorts like you.
They had leather suitcases that came half naked, but without any change in tone or volume, one of them men informed you that the company had bought all the land surrounding your property. But
Cool.
they didn't give me any money.
Just like Up.
And that it was some shitty land they bought, but they did it with the sole purpose of showing you their power.
Just like Up.
Scared by his honesty, you finally listened to their proposal. Put balloons on your house. Company was looking for a long-term investment, a jolly-looking old man who would live forever in the minds of the consumers. It was Coca-Cola.
Of course.
And on the company's payroll.
It was.
In return, they promised you peace and a land far from any other human settlements. Did it just flash his face?
Yeah, twice. It did before.
A place where you could lead a life of total isolation.
Isolation.
The only thing you had to do was fulfill some specific tasks from time to time, like drink soda with polar bears.
That won't kill you.
You signed the contract, and the first thing they did was take you to the studio of an artist who dressed you in a red suit and painted you in various poses. Is it Coca-Cola? Why red? You remember you asked him, where's the elves? The artist didn't answer and asked you to take a sip from the bottle. I was right!
That's how he became one of the most known things.
For a moment, you feel the contact of glass against your fingertips. Your hands freeze. You hear gas bubbles exploding on the liquid surface. And almost taste in your mouth. That sweet flavor so difficult to describe.
Coke.
The revelation is getting closer and closer.
I kind of see it.
You try to focus.
Yeah.
You ... Another of the tasks required by the company was to participate in meetings with important people. People smaller than you, shorter, younger, sitting on your lap. Encounters where you were forced to listen to the requests of the sons of magnates and politicians.
Magnets?
Yes. You chuckle bitterly and scratch your beard. The children of common people sit on the lap of old men who look like you, but not quite.
Yeah.
You earn no money from this. You work only for the company, perpetuating an ideal that only the children of a few can have access to. The secret of Coca-Cola. You look up at the cloudy sky and squint. Squeed. Over the years, brand image have begun to change.
No one likes that anymore.
And just as you've seen your children, your children's children, and children of your children's children die, you saw old slogans fall and new ones rise, like drink fresh and I don't know what else. And with them, new sales strategies and marketing plans. They make you fatter. The current management started to organize other types of meetings.
The company lives forever, too.
parties where you meet some people you'd prefer not to. They make movies about you. Last party in Atlanta,
Georgia.
At the last party in Atlanta, you'd been offered some cookies. You ate them all.
I can't tell what this image is
And
now.
remember the open-air dances, the music, the movement of the crowd under the dim light of the moon. You became a werewolf.
That's what it seems like.
And a hairy elf who bit your arm and howled after you kicked him in the chest to get him off you. So did he get bit by a werewolf elf?
He's a pirate.
2 days later, when you were able to think with some clarity again, you noticed a bite on your arm. It's tiny and funny looking. You talked to someone who was present at the party and told him about the hallucinations. They called it the Santa Claus, where you have to turn into a wolf every so often. His reaction wasn't what you would have expected. He had also seen the furry elf. After an awkward pause, he added that one of the little people the company had hired to dress as elves had disappeared. What was his name?
Well, at least they're okay with that at the elf shop.
Will Ferrell.
The
When you asked about the missing
The
person
workshop.
at the company, you were detained in one of the offices, and a few minutes later, some new men in black suits appeared. They asked you why you wanted to know about this person, and you decided not to tell them about the bite, and that you turned into a werewolf. Like,
They said they wanted more diversity in their company.
they made you sign some papers and prohibited you from telling his name in public. I don't even know his name. What was it? Will Ferrell, dressed up as elf.
Colian.
Colin?
Colian.
Colin.
Colan.
Chloean.
Yeah.
Like lightning, the emptiness in your memory seems to have moved to the pit of your stomach. So far, I can't even say his name, so I don't think anybody would actually care.
Colia.
The same stomach that constitutes one of your character's trademarks. A round belly that rises and falls with each ho ho ho.
The rise and fall of
It is now hairy.
Santa's.
And although this is how everyone pictures you, thank the company for that. You finally remember a totally different version of yourself. Werewolf Santa.
I was cool. I ate children.
And you know for a fact that the soda company won't like to know that what Santa turned into last Christmas.
See, Christmas is Halloween.
The end.
Exactly.
So you finished our interactive Christmas card.
Yeah.
Now you can print it out and give it to everyone.
So that would be cool.
Happy holidays from LCB Game Studio then.
Yeah.
Remember to wish list Mothman 1966 from the menu, and we'll see you next year.
Which one's that?
I guess their next game.
Oh.
That's not a Christmas game.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Menu.
Well, you get to choose from menu and nothing else.
That's all I get.
Yeah, see Mothman 1966.
Ah. Not bad. Alright, let's get out of here then. Goes to auto anyways.
Bye.